Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Hopelessly the Mile High Mouth, and today we're going to be looking at, well, Riiiiiidge Raaacer 3D running on a new 3DS with dual IPS and a new 3DS with dual TN. The one on the black is dual TN, the one on the right is dual IPS. As you can see with like a little bit of that color shifting. They're both plugged in, and let's go ahead and hit play on these. I'm not sure which demo it'll show me. Hopefully it'll show me the gameplay one, or also the there's two different little attract mode screens for Riiiiiidge Raaacer. And yeah, it has some terrible loading times. Woo! Okay, let's see which one it shows us. Hopefully the same one. Ah, yes. This is the attract mode for Riiiiiidge Raaacer 3D, which was a launch title, if I remember correctly, for the Nintendo 3DS that just did not get a lot of, well, it didn't get a lot of hype, I guess is the best way to put that. But yeah, you can kind of see a bit of a difference between the two screens. The one on the left, the IPS, being a little bit more colorful in terms of a little bit more saturated in terms of picture quality. Both of these have the 3D all the way down and the volume all the way down because Riiiiiidge Raaacer tends to show, or rather to have, copyrighted stuff, you know, copyrighted material. And this should be the gameplay demo, so that we can see a little bit of how Riiiiiidge Raaacer plays. Yeah. This is the gameplay one. Overall, let's move back a little bit more so it clears it up a little bit. This is in 4K, by the way. If you can also play this in 1444 and 1080p, which would be kind of a first for this channel. And that's not bad. We're trying to keep this as centered as possible. And check that out. This is just some gameplay footage, or rather a replay footage. The game kind of looks like this. And if you're one of those fans of Riiiiiidge Raaacer, you should definitely check this one out. You can get it from anywhere from about $2 at some game stores to, I think the most expensive I've seen this is about $14 at 2nd and Charles, which is a game store slash bookstore here in Colorado and in a couple other places. But yeah, overall not a bad game. You should check it out. The racing is okay in it. It's a pretty decent little title. And that's what it looks like when running on the IPS screen. This one's IPS and this one's TN on dual TN and dual IPS. But yeah, that's what the game looks like running on these systems. And now it's going to replay the original trailer it did with the spokesperson of Riiiiiidge Raaacer. But yeah, this is a great game actually, and you should check it out. Unlike the it's a bit better than Riiiiiidge Raaacer DS was for the original DS, and it's not like the Vita version. It's not as good looking as the Vita version, but it's not like bogged down with horrifying DLC. When they announced Riiiiiidge Raaacer for the Vita, I was like, oh right, Riiiiiidge Raaacer for the Vita. Then I realized you start with like 3 tracks and then you have to buy everything else. And I was like, no. But yeah, that's what it looks like on the Nintendo 3DS. A lot of people might not be aware that this game is out there, and they should go check it out. They should go track it down because it is worth checking out and playing. But yeah, that's Riiiiiidge Raaacer 3D running on a dual IPS and a dual TN system. Have you played this one yet? Oh, by the way, it's got multiplayer. And if you haven't, are you looking forward to trying to find it? It's pretty good. You should check it out. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Share this if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until next video comes out, you are now caught up.